This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-700-TIPS. And by Lee Health. Welcome back, Southwest Florida. We're so thrilled to have Annette Trossbach from the Laboratory Theater here in Fort Myers as a guest on our show. Let's bump you in.
Cheers.
The name Trossbach, right?
Yes.
What is that? What's the origin of that name?
That is German.
Okay.
Of course.
So we're going international now.
We are.
You have done a fabulous job with the Laboratory Theater.
Thank you.
I've gotten a chance to visit it.
Yeah.
And I was just so impressed. And the whole time I was there looking at a magnificent event, the Red Dress Party, I was thinking, how can I figure out a way to have an event in your place? Do you find that when people come in there,
Right.
they're always thinking of how to do things and how quaint it is and just perfect for a lot of things?
It is a really cool building. It was
Right.
built in 1923. It was an Episcopal church at first. And it's been a church and a theater off and on for probably the last 40 years or so.
I see.
So we bought it in 2017. And if you've ever had a fixer-upper, you know, it's a labor of love.
Okay.
There are all kinds of things wrong with a building that's almost 100 years old. So we're fixing it up, and thank you for noticing all the improvements.
But I'm glad that you kept that historic building on the River District, bringing that type of flavor and allowing the artists to have an opportunity to express themselves. Talk about the concept of what it's supposed to mean to the community.
Well, what makes us a little bit different, I guess, is we have almost 19,000 volunteer hours every year. So we have a big reach into the arts community. We have a lot of artists that come and learn and grow at the theater. And something that we try to do is choose shows that not only will lift up our artists and give them an opportunity to try something new that they've not done before,
Right.
to stretch and grow them, but also to have important, meaningful partnerships and dialogue with other organizations, not necessarily just arts organizations. Like you saw yesterday, recently, we were at the Red Dress fundraiser, so we hosted
Great
the
event.
McGregor Clinic. We have those kinds of partnerships throughout the community. So we look for things that are going to connect us with other organizations and really start a meaningful dialogue about what makes us human, where are we going, and how can we improve.
Now, what type of events you have coming up now in the near future?
Okay, so it's March 10th. Tomorrow, on March 11th, we are announcing our 11th season. So we like to make a big deal about this.
So we're getting breaking news right now.
Well, tomorrow it'll be breaking news. So at 7 p.m. on March 11th, we'll have our announcement party. Lots of people come to that. It's a chance to get season tickets at a reduced rate if you show up.
What time?
7 p.m.
Okay.
7 p.m. on March 11th at the theater, right on the corner of 2nd and Woodford in the River District. Season tickets are great to get anyway, but if you come to the event, there's a special discount. So we will do this nice reveal of what we're going to do in our 11th season, and I'm very excited about it. We've got a number of brand new, never before seen in the state of Florida shows that we're going to be presenting.
Now, we have your website appearing on the screen throughout
Yes.
the interview. When people go to that website, they can continue to get more information
They
about
can.
everything that's happening there, correct?
They can, absolutely.
What's a phone number people can call as well?
239-218-0481. That is the Lab Theater phone
Now,
number.
they don't get to talk directly to some big wig like you do, they?
A big winner.
Big wheel.
You'll be talking to Jane, who is our fabulous box office person.
Okay.
She's got all of the information, and she's an incredible human being.
Tell me about the Chrysalis Award.
The Chrysalis Award. Yeah, we were really honored to win that this past year from the Greater Fort Myers Chamber of Commerce and the Visitors and Convention Bureau. It's an award that we won for our education program. So we have education for people of all ages. Coming up soon, we've got spring break camp for kids age 7 to 14. We have a summer camp and a winter camp. During Hurricane Irma, when people had to go to work and the schools were closed, we had a Hurricane Irma camp. And then we have playwriting classes, yoga, acting for people of all ages. We have an interfaith religious discourse group that meets as well, an LGBTQ meetup group. So we have a lot on offer there. And thanks to a grant from the city, we actually have a very nice partnership with schools in Dunbar, whereby we're taking in middle and high school students for internships at the theater. So they work front of house, they learn how to have a conversation with a guest at the theater and how the theater is set up, so very good on communication skills.
I think I might have seen some interns there when I was there recently.
Yeah, you may have.
Okay,
and
they
they
were
also
really doing a good job.
They also hide out backstage where they learn to manage the actors, set pieces and props, and they learn a lot in the way of organizational skills.
Now the Laboratory Theater was named Best in Edgy Shows and things of that nature.
That's
Talk
true.
about that.
Well, I think the moniker kind of developed over time because of some of the material that we were choosing. We don't do much in the way of fluffy theater, as it were. We tend to go for things that are going to be thought-provoking for our audiences, and really, I think that's one of the main feedbacks that I get, that people are still talking about the show the following morning for breakfast or the following week. They'll write into the papers and say, wow, I'm still thinking about the themes of that show. And really, you know, most theater is about where we have come from as human beings, including the ugliness of the past, where we are right now, and what our goals are for the future. So we try to choose shows that are going to be entertaining, but also have that educational or that outreach component.
We need that here. Who is your audience? Who should come to your theater?
Everybody should come to the theater. Did you see the sign on the door yesterday? All right, the theater is open to everyone. We embrace all.
But some of your shows are not for children, right? Like
most of our shows are not for children.
Okay,
that's true.
Everybody except for children, as far as the audience.
We did a holiday show this past season, and one of the audience members said, "Oh my gosh, there's no foul language and nudity. There's nothing in this show. This is really family friendly." And I had to think about when was the last time we did a completely family friendly show, and it had been like 18 months. So yeah, we pushed the envelope a little bit there, but we do have kids programs. They put on shows. And we do have family-friendly shows every season, but yeah, you'll see things that have kind of got that edge to them for sure.
Well, we're just so fortunate, Annette, to have you in that position and keeping the culture and the creativity in our community. So keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to getting you back on the show.
Cheers.
And I'll be sitting around thinking of what type of Lee Pitts Live event I can hold there. Okay?
I'm just going to grab you and invite you to come and see some of our stuff.
Sure, we'll be dancing all out there in that nice little front park with all that grass and having a grand old time.
I like it.
We'll see you next week on the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching Lee Pitts Live. Of course, I'm Lee Pitts, the host of Lee Pitts Live. We're here at the Holiday Inn Airport in Fort Myers, and I want you to continue to watch Lee Pitts Live on television, on YouTube, and of course, listen to us on radio. But to get all of your shows to come right to you, just click on that subscribe button right there, and Lee Pitts Live will come right to you, your time, your way. That's Lee Pitts Live.